Good evening, leapers and mentors, and welcome to the second session for November. It's our fourth peer huddle today. I'm super excited because today we're going to hear all of you speak. I hope you are also excited, and I guess this is cue for you to come on video, those of you who are not on video. Let me start with the few ground rules that I would like to highlight, and then we'll go and play a small game, shall we?
Yes.
All right. So please come on video. Let's make this as engaging as possible. Please be on mute unless you are required to speak. And once your turn is over, please go back to being on mute. I hope each of you are ready today. There's no need of a workbook, but of course, I'm sure it's going to be enriching, engaging, and exciting to listen to all the elevator pitches this evening. Also, please ensure you rename yourself with your Leap ID. Because you have a breakout room activity also planned for today. On that note, it's now time for, it's also a reminder to all of you to reach out to your teams because we are 32 participants and we expect to at least have 72 here today. So I think 40 have not logged in. So please do make that quick reminder to all of them. All right, our energizers for the last few weeks have had to do with you speaking, right? So shouting exercises. And we did one warm up as well where you had to dance and engage that body of yours. Today I thought why not test two other senses, your eyes and your ears. All right, so keep a sheet of paper ready with you and a pen. I'm going to play a video. All right, it's a 1 minute long video, so watch it closely and listen carefully. That's the only clue I'm going to give you. All right, let me now share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to play and you can hear as well, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Start.
Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
Why, I was planting my petunias in the potting shed.
Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
But how did you know?
Madam, as any horticulturist will tell you, one does not plant petunias until May is out. Take her away.
That's right, madam.
It's just a matter of observation. The real question is, how observant were you?
All right, and I hope all of you heard and watched the video. Yes? What is, okay, like that police officer asked, what is the one thing that you observed from this?
There was a bear who changed into a soldier by the end of the
Hmm,
video.
good observation, Sharon. Yeah, anybody else? I don't think anybody else saw that also. So good job, Sharanya. Anybody else would like to try with any observation that you made?
A person was lying on the floor.
Bharatwaj, what did you see? What happened to that person on the floor?
He was just lying. We could not observe more clearly whether he is dead or he is alive or acting or something. But he's lying on the floor.
Okay, he was an actor, so obviously he would still be living, but character-wise, he was dead. There is a catch there. There's something to do with the person there, but not what you mentioned, Bharatwaj. Anybody else would like to try?
There was a clock on the floor. Maybe that's the
Yeah,
one.
right. Wall clock, and that time was matching with the person he was describing, 3:44.
Okay. I didn't observe that. Well, since many of you didn't guess, I will play the video once more, and now you observe all the things that happened, okay? So let me now share it once more. Go back.
Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
Why, I was planting my petunias in the potting shed.
Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
But how did you know?
Madam, as any horticulturist will tell you, one does not plant petunias until May is out. Take her away.
That's right, madam.
It's just a matter of observation. The real question is, how observant were you?
All right. Any
There was a
observation?
teddy bear. There is a bear in the initial part of the.
Yeah, that is what Sharanya had mentioned, right? The bear. I'll give you a clue. There were 21 changes in that video. In that 1 second, 21 changes were made. Were you able to spot any other?
Metallic object, metallic person with a metal vase coming in the back.
Okay.
And then there was a briefcase or something beside the dead body that has been changed to the clock or something else. So that was one
Okay.
other thing.
The butler
Okay.
was holding a rolling pin and then it changed to a candle holder.
All right. Warren has raised his hand. So, Warren, would you like to try?
Yeah, the clock changed and the dead person also changed. He was one wearing glasses, spectacles, and the spectacles came. I mean, the person I think changed, but there were spectacles on, so was on lying on the floor.
All right, fantastic. So thank you so much for being so sporting. A huge round of applause for all your observation skills. I'll now play the rest of the video and you can probably see what were the different changes that happened.
Action. Clearly, somebody in this room murdered Lord Smythe, who, at precisely 3:34 this afternoon, was brutally bludgeoned to death with a blunt instrument. I want each of you to tell me your whereabouts at precisely the time that this dastardly deed took place.
I was polishing the brass in the master bedroom.
I was buttering his lordship's scones below stairs, sir.
Why, I was planting my petunias in the potting shed.
Constable, arrest Lady Smythe.
Right. Well, that was a concluding message for this particular activity. I hope you all had fun and understood the importance. All right, what? I could hear something else because the video was still playing, but thank you so much for being so sporting. I hope you learned something new. And on that note, let me hand over the proceedings to our leap chair, distinguished Toastmaster Jyotika Shetty.
Thank you very much, Daryl, and a warm good evening to everyone. I never realized it's so important to observe things. I hope you have now read the guidelines and observed what needs to be done, so you can go into the breakout room and prepare well. Thank you very much, Daryl, for that wonderful and a creative start. How are we doing today? All of you. I feel there is less energy today. The energy is a bit low, and I think we really need to pep up the energy.
Doing great.
Right? We need to. So can we just unmute ourselves and call out our own names, or not own names? Let's call Leap 3.0.
Leap 3.0.
Because I realized
Leap 3.0.
Leap 3.0.
Leap 3.0.
Leap 3.0.
Leap 3.0.
All
together
once. Okay.
They become hyperactive.
Daryl just gave a message. It is difficult to focus on things. What was the message? What was the message, Darren?
Focus on things you're not
Focus on things that are important. You don't focus on things that are important.
Important. So you have to wait for the instructions, right? Now, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3 together. Please unmute yourself first. And together, let's say Leap 3.0. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Leap
Leap
3.0.
3.0.
Okay. I suggest we have dinner and then come back again. Probably will be better. However, very good evening to all my leapers and mentors present here today. Last week, we had an exciting session, and I think it put us on our toe. It made us realize so many things. How many of you understood the concept of elevator pitch? We all know the concept, but how many of you were able to deep dive into what elevator pitch is? None of you? None of you, Madhavi? Ram Prasad? Because if you have not, then we have a lot of things to do today. So you have to understand what is an elevator pitch. I hope you've already focused and understood what Peter has mentioned. But if you have not, if you don't understand a session, please go back and look at the recording. The recording is available immediately. The very next day, we put up the recording. So make some effort to go back because it's only going to help you. So if you have done that, I'm very sure it's going to help you. But today we are going to do a little differently, not exactly the same thing that we have done last time, but I'll leave it to our mentor to give us a head start and take us into the session. But before that, I would like to invite 2 leapers. If you remember, I mentioned that we will be sharing the leaper wins whenever it's available or whenever the leapers are ready. We have 2 leapers present here today who want to share their win. But the one thing that I would request you to do is share it when you have a specific win. We all know LEAP is an outstanding program. However, we want to know what your wins are, if you have had any specific big breakthroughs. So the 2 leapers who are coming here today, please restrict your testimonial for a maximum of 2 minutes and share a specific win so that others can get inspired and learn from your experience. I'd like to take this opportunity to now invite onto the screen Leaper Sujit Venugopal. Over to you, Sujit.
Thank you, ma'am. I am Sujit Venugopal from Team 7. I have been attending every session. I haven't missed any session because I'm having my ETP's meeting on every Wednesday from 6 to 8. So I jump from 7. I'll jump from there. I'll reach here by 7:30. Each thing that has been happening over in LEAP changed my life. As in the LEAP, as we have studied in Huddle, I was the best example for Raghav. And right now, I have been changing everything. Right now, I have been spending time with my family. And recently, my speeches changed the way it has been presented. DTM Radhakrishnan was my evaluator last week, and he had told me that I have changed drastically. So things has been coming. For the past 3 years, I have been working on a project which was not completed. It has been started. I have never written a diary or a journal, but right now I'm doing it in a constant way. And my accountability partner is the one who motivates me. We both motivate each other. And today, my accountability partner has done her speech in her club. And recently I met, that was this past Sunday, I had met Karthik from group 3, if I'm right, the president of DJ's club. I just went to his online session and I found out so many things, and I'm trying to implement all those things in our club right now. That's it. And it has changed my life drastically, which is what I wanted to tell. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sujit. And that's wonderful. Let's give Sujit a huge round of applause. it takes a lot of courage to come here and share your experience. So I really appreciate what he has changed. And the fact that I like the fact that he was so real when he said, I am Raghav. I used to be what Raghav was. So we all see ourselves in Raghav or someone who's not doing it. And if we are doing it now, if you've had the realization, it's so beautiful to come and share your experience here. So thank you, Sujit, for inspiring others. I'm sure you have touched others' lives who probably do not want to come here and speak today, but thank you very much for doing so. Now let me invite on to the screen Leepa Saravana Kumar. Over to you, Saravana.
Hi, hello everyone. I hope you all see me, my screen or myself, my video. Hi, yeah, I'm Saravana Kumar. I am an digital IT career transformation coach, but I have spent almost 2 decades in the IT industry. And also I have taken many roles, including as a consultant, administrator, and subject matter expert. Like as a solution architect, and most of my journey was as an individual contributor. Though I have briefly held leadership roles, but I feel that I have overlooked the importance of developing my leadership capabilities, because leadership capabilities required impact and then authoritative influencing. When I joined the Leapers, it was really a turning point to me. The reason behind is that I felt leadership is a paradigm shift. Why? Because it's an individual contributor. It's a different paradigm, whereas the leadership has to have certain qualities, such as I was mentioning earlier. But those qualities has been provided in this foundational work through the foundational, including the self-awareness that which it is giving me one's known strengths to understand our strength and managing emotions through self-regulations. And also even it helped me to identify my energy drivers, right? So having said that, that is one of my first breakthrough joining this Leaper program. And the second breakthrough is that the recently happened last week, the elevator pitch, right? At least there it helped me to understand about what we do, where who we are. So those things it clearly articulated, in the sense like it is at least helping me to understand or helping me to interact when there is a business interactions. It's giving me to present myself in a better way. So in that case, I really heartfelt thank to all the chairs and the mentors who has been the facilitators, particularly the fellow leapers also, who is helping me to go through in this journey. So with that, thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Saravanan. I know you come with a lot of experience, professional experience, but the very fact that you're coming in, you're kind of explaining your experience as if you've gone back to the process of learning itself is commendable. Thank you very much, because you made us realize today whatever stage in life you've achieved, whatever heights of achievement you've had in life, I think we're all students. We all have to learn. And that learning comes with self-awareness. And what really stood out for me in Sarvanan's testimonial is that he said, I'm much more aware when I'm speaking. Imagine if everyone in this world could be aware while speaking, this place would be so much better. The world is already beautiful, but I think it would be much, much better. So thank you very much to both our leapers. Let's give even Saravanan a very huge round of applause. Thank you for coming here. And if anyone wants to share your experience here, your specific breakthrough, please feel free to reach out to our star here, distinguished Toastmaster Daryl Rodrigues. Yeah. All right, let's move to the main session. And that is, I would like to invite on stage someone really special. Now, today we're going to have a very special session. I received so many messages today saying, I'm not going to come today. I'm not feeling well. I'm stuck at the office. I mean, with due benefit of the doubt for them. I'm just wondering, why is it so many people are falling sick and absent today? Is it because it's an elevator pitch challenge? Well, it shouldn't be, right? It is. We are not aiming at perfection. We are aiming at authenticity. Now, the person or the mentor who's going to come to take this session forward is someone who I have known for quite many years. Now, you all probably are fed up knowing that every time I say I know this person for 7 years and 8 years, but that's how it is. I know him for many years now because we belong to the same district back in the Middle East. He was from Oman and I was from Dubai. But little did I know that was the same Chetlur I was talking to when I was interviewing him for the LEAP program. And then I came to know that we were both division directors at the same time. And you may ask, you don't remember your fellow division director? Well, because it was many years back. So thank you very much, Chetlur. Chetlur is a person who's lived in Oman for a very, very long time. And now he lives in Bangalore. He's an entrepreneur, a mid-career professional coach, author, a distinguished Toastmaster since 2011. His hobbies include reading, writing books, and playing cricket. Embracing change is a non-negotiable aspect of his life, he says. His resilience and foresight helps him to adapt to change faster. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure and honor to invite onto the stage the most humble person, one of the most humble person I've known, someone who's dedicated and committed. Please put your hands together for distinguished Toastmaster Chetlur Prasad. Over to you, Chetlur.
Thank you very much, Lead Chair, Madam GTM Jyotika Shetty, for this very wonderful introduction. So, good evening, Leapers. How are we doing today?
Good.
Great.
Awesome.
Great.
Awesome.
So much. Good.
Great. How many of you have great expectations from this session?
Everyone. All of us.
Great expectation from myself, actually.
That's the right answer I was looking for. You should always have great leaders, have great expectations from themselves. Mediocrity is something which they completely shun. Is that okay? Is that a fair statement to make? Does it help us? All right. So today's PR Huddle is all about communication and influence. So we're going to extend what we had in the last session. And we specifically want to understand how do we speak like leaders. Okay. We'll explore how our words are impactful, our presence very memorable, and our connections very meaningful. Because true leadership is all about, in one sense, how we communicate, not just the way we say. When we say, we say, what am I saying about? What am I talking about? I'm talking about talking itself. So do we know that there is a difference between talking and communicating? Is that okay? Do we have a clarity? Okay, good. Now today, wear the hat of communicator, leader, and communicator. Is that okay? Can we have that? All right. So let's do a small recap of what we did last session, the great session from DTM Peter. I don't think I'll ever forget that session about elevator pitch. DTM Daryl, can we have the first slide, please? The second one, please.
Yes, just give me a minute to share.
Sure, sure. In the meanwhile, I would want all the leapers to kindly try and recollect the elevator pitch. Okay, a little bit, as much as you can. Yeah, the next, yeah. Yeah, so the elevator pitch, you can see it very clearly here, is about keeping it very crisp, okay, confident. I'm sorry, I have a small problem. Can you just give me a second? I'll set it up. Just give me a second, please.
ನೀವು ತೆಗಿತೀರ ಫೋರ್ ವೀಲರ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬಸ್ ಓಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
Okay, I'm sorry about it. Can we just see what this elevator pitch is? Can we all read this? Can we all remember this? It's a 32 2-minute speech. What does it entail? It wants us to be crisp, clear, and confident. Your goal is to spark interest, not to tell an entire story, right? Because we only have 30 seconds to 2 minutes. We focus on who we are, okay, what we do, and what is that unique value we bring. And very importantly, we make every word count. Is that okay? Is this understood? All right. So what is the likability filter? This was something which was kind of a little bit new for me as well when I heard about it. Okay. What does it mean? People remember how you make them feel more than what you say. So being authentic, being approachable, and being human is very important. And always understand one small phrase I'm going to give you now. Connection always precedes persuasion. I'll remind this. This is part of the likability filter. Connection always precedes persuasion. As a leader, we need to be very conscious of this. Dithyam Darrell, can we have the next slide, please, sir? Okay. So here is the care model. We went through this. We understood connect, address, relate, and engage. I'm not going to spend much time on this, just to give you a recap on this. The next slide, please, sir. Now, we also spoke about verbal communication, how to use things like anaphora, rule of three, the power of pause, and things like that. And non-verbal communication, what power posing, strategic posing, and things like that. So just a recap, I'm just reading out a few words from what is there on the slide for now. The next slide, please, sir. Now, here is the main part of today's session. Today, we are going to spend a lot of time on this topic, which is called as a leadership elevator pitch. There's a definition for it, but what I want you to remember are these words which are colored in a different one. Is it a pitch which has clarity, confidence, and connection? So what is the purpose of this elevator pitch? Firstly, to capture attention quickly. The second part is establish your credibility. Third part is share leadership style and vision. Fourth one is about making a very strong impression. It's very important. The last but not the least is inspire connection. So this is what a leadership pitch is all about. It's a very concise statement. It talks about your unique leadership styles with values and impact, and delivered within 30 to 120 seconds, which again 30 seconds to 2 minutes. This is what an elevator pitch is all about. Darrell, can we have the next slide, please? Now, what I'm going to talk about is, this is a real life example. This is a real life instance which happened in my career when I was in the head of HR in a company in Oman. Okay. So I'm going to read out this verbatim because I want all of you to please register this. This is the scenario which actually happened. I proposed to the CEO that we will review all the job descriptions because it's been about 4 years since we did that. So the CEO asked me to draft a proposal that he could take it to the board. I drafted it and gave it to him. On the board meeting day, the CEO unexpectedly called me to the board meeting and asked me this wonderful question. He says, Chetlur, why should we proceed with revising our job descriptions? This was the question he asked. Now, let me give you a little bit of a scenario which is not visible on the screen, was how I felt. And firstly, we all know when a CEO calls us, there'll be, we feel differently. On top of it, I knew it was the day of the board meeting. I knew the proposal was there. And suddenly I was in front of 10 very distinguished, august gentlemen who were there, who were the board of directors of the company. I had not met any one of them. So I was there standing in the room The only gentleman I knew was our CEO, and none of them I knew. Now, what I want you to spend is 1 minute and tell me what could have been the points that I could have shared, or yeah, you can anybody can please unmute yourself and please share. Just tell me what could be the points I would have shared. Anyone wants to go?
Make it proactive.
Okay, very good. Nice thought. Anybody else?
Maybe a point saying why it would help the company.
Why it could help the company, yes.
The roles and responsibility of the particular person will help them to get self-aware and contribute more.
Right.
Maybe
Point
you could
taken.
attract high quality candidates.
Yes. Point taken.
They are outdated.
Sorry, Joel, please go ahead.
Outdated.
Right.
How they are outdated.
Understood.
So changing the job
latest
descriptions as per the changing scenario of
Right.
business.
Okay.
As per the customer expectations.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Do you want to see actually how the pitch was? Sorry, somebody was saying something. Can you please repeat?
I was about to say that whether we are aligning with the current trend or not.
Yes. Do you really want to see what the pitch was?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Sure. Darren, can we just have the elevator pitch, please? So there it is. So I'll just again I'll read it out for you because it's something which I did. This is actually what I did on that day. These were all gentlemen who were the board of directors. So I started by saying, respected sirs, updating a job descriptions ensures every role reflects today's business needs. It's a strategic move to improve performance, control costs, and increase our returns per employee and overall revenue. This initiative will realign people with purpose, bring sharper accountability, and ensure our structure truly mirrors who we are today and where we are heading. I actually, a lot of people did say a few points. It was all part of this any which way. So whomsoever have said those points, a good thumbs up to you. So thank you very much for sharing. It's already there. So now, if we want to look at it with those three, what are the 3 points I said earlier about elevator pitch? The 3 things. Can somebody tell me that?
Clarity, confidence, and connection.
Confidence and connection.
Yeah. So I will tell you from the text perspective, what is the clarity, what is the connection, and what is the confidence. Is that okay? Can I share that? Okay. It will give you an idea as to how an elevator pitch has to be drafted. So the first clarity level was the first line, which says updating job descriptions ensures every role reflects today's business. A very clear statement, clear and purposeful. It talks about the initiative and why it matters. And very importantly, please understand, there is no jargon. It's a very simple, straightforward statement. Okay. And it connects directly the update in job description to a tangible reason. What is the tangible reason? Aligning with current needs. Is this understood? Is this clear? Can I get a thumbs up from people for this? This is what the clarity is all about. Now let's move to confidence. So in the terms of confidence, we talk about it was a strategic move to improve performance, control costs, and increase our returns per employee and revenue. Now I just want to add one statement here. Know your audience. Who are my audience in this context? The board of directors. They are not going to listen to when we talk about process and all. They only listen to a much macro level elements. So macro level elements are costs, revenue, and all these kinds of things. So it definitely is going to resonate with them. So when we spoke about these very specific assertive language, it is called strategic move, improve, increase. It shows the conviction that we have in the project that we want to do. And it also talks about an element which is called as forward thinking leadership. Now, as a leader, we need to have this forward thinking element always constantly for us, because as a leader, we define the vision, right? And it also definitely has some measurable results as well. So what is the connection? The line which says This initiative will realign people with purpose. That is the connection. Sharper accountability. That's another connection way. And it truly mirrors where we are and where we are heading. So this is what it links organizational goals with people and purpose. It's not just about logic, it's about a shared identity and vision, and helping all of them to feel part of the journey. Is this understood? Okay, so do we really understand what is clarity, what is confidence, and what is connection? Do we understand that? Can I get a thumbs up for this? Okay. Now, Daryl, can we have the next slide, please? All right. Now we go in for the breakout room activity. And before we go there, I would like to share a few instructions or something that's for us to remember. The first thing is the scenario. Like you remember, I had a scenario where I had to do the job description. A similar or a scenario will be shared by your mentor in the breakout room. Is that okay? Understood? Second point, you will have 15 minutes to prepare for your leadership elevator pitch. Okay. Please remember, your pitch should have 3 elements. What are they? Clarity,
confidence,
and connection. This has to be there in your pitch. Okay. All leapers and mentor, you will have 2 minutes to present your elevator pitch. Okay. Now it can be compared to what in a Toastmaster scenario?
Topics.
Table topics.
Table topic.
In one sense, a leadership elevator pitch is actually in one sense, is a table topic, but it's much more, right? So all the leapers and the mentors together, you will select one speech, which is the best of the lot. Is this understood? So what do we have to do? We have to write an leadership elevator pitch. We have to deliver a leadership elevator pitch, and we have to select the best. Is that okay? Are all these 3 understood? All right. The next one is the bonus. The selected pitch will be presented by the same leaper again in the main venue. Is that interesting? All right. That is the bonus. So all of you should be very enthusiastic about it. The total time required is for 35 minutes. I request all the mentors to please moderate the session. And I have one personal request from all of you. Please let us not use ChatGPT or anything like that for this. Let's write it ourselves. Is that okay?
Yeah, you are giving new ideas.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. DTM Daryl, we can move to the breakout room, please. Thank you very much for participating in this wonderful breakout session. I just want to ask 1 or 2 people, volunteers. Can somebody volunteer? Raise your hand. It's going to be a very simple question. I promise that. Okay. I can't see any hands. I can see only mine. Okay. Toastmaster Bhavna and Toastmaster Ashima. So 2 people. Okay. I just want you to tell me 2 lines, what was your experience? Toastmaster Bhavna, you can go first.
Yeah, at the start, I felt like I'm attending a PhD of a Viva Voce, something with big leaders. And then slowly I did calm down. I just recollected all the sessions that we had gone through. And I put myself as a leader in the position and then made that thought and made the pitch. So it was initially a ground shaking moment, but then we were able to make it.
Okay. Toastmaster Ashima, are you there? Yeah, please go ahead, ma'am.
I felt as if I'm presenting my business and I have some opportunities today.
Let me ask you, how many of you pitched like a leader? A very important question to ask. Please raise your hands. Did you pitch like a manager? You talked about KRAs, you talked about processes, or did you pitch like a leader who talked about vision and how we take forward? What did we speak? You can just
talked
unmute.
about smart goals, nice goals.
We talked about smart goals. Okay. I want to know how many actually felt when they were delivering the elevator pitch like a leader. That's what I want to know. How many people did that?
Me.
Good.
Yeah, yes, me.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what's the difference between before you did the elevator pitch and now? What's the difference?
Now we see ourselves as a leader.
Okay, so more
Confident. And a problem solver.
good. So you feel more confident as a leader, more confident as a leader.
Yes.
Can I give you one simple input which I always tell myself every day? Is that okay?
Yes.
To be a leader, first we need to believe that we are a leader.
Yeah, yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that okay? So can that be an affirmation on a daily basis? I am a leader. Okay. Now let's move on with our session for today.
And also
yeah, please go ahead.
Sorry. And also we could visualize that whenever the leader speaks, those statement was coming over here now. That we were able to relate with our leaders when they are speaking, when we are practicing this one. Yeah.
So you're kind of getting into that leadership wavelength kind of a thing. Okay, now is it time for us to listen to our the best elevator pitches? Is that time? Can we start? Okay, now how we are going to do this is very simple. We will start from group 1 to group 9. Is that okay? Everyone understood?
Yes.
So group 1, who is the winner, or rather who was selected as the best pitch?
This is Sweetie here. I'll be presenting my group.
Okay, now members, I need to give you a few parameters because there is going to be voting. Okay, we will vote for the best 3 elevator pitches. Is that clear? Understood? That's okay. What are we looking for?
Clarity.
What are the
confidence, clarity, connection.
Clarity, confidence, and connection.
Yeah. So this is clear. When you're listening to the speech, keep this in mind and know that these elements were present in the elevator pitch that the leaper is going to present to us. Now, please understand this is only a learning thing and all of us learn together. Is that okay?
Yes.
Right? Shall we start?
Yes.
Yes.
We all ready to listen?
Chetlur,
Yep.
also mention to them that the ballot is already posted.
Yeah. But the ballot is
Give them a
already
minute. Give them a minute to look at the ballot.
Okay. The ballot is posted in the chat. Yeah, it's there in the chat.
It's already there, yes.
Yeah, it's already there in the chat box. Please look at the ballot. And these are the parameters through which you, or the lens through which you will be looking at the pitch. You'll be given 5 minutes to vote. So don't hurry up. Obviously, after each speaker speaks, put in your scores, but be vigilant when you are looking at the ballot sheet and voting for them.
Okay, so the way it's going to go forward right now is that we will listen to the first speaker, then we will take a minute to vote, and then once the 1 minute is over, I will request the second group 2 speaker to speak. Is that okay? Is this clear? Okay. So group 1 speaker, Toastmaster Sweetie, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead, madam. Please go ahead.
Good evening, leaders. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I feel privileged to stand before you today to propose a strategic shift, creating a distinct training and development vertical. I am currently working in Bosch Limited CSR division. I want to propose that we separate training development vertical from the skill development function. Why this change? Because training development are no longer just tools for enhancing employee skills. They are strategic levers for organization transform is what I feel. Currently, what current structure is what it is under skill development. And so far we have covered around 4,700 trainings, members trainings. And in the next 5 years, we would want to do 5,000 more. And we would want to bring in all the verticals trainings together because currently different verticals are doing their own trainings, and when it's going in the society, it's going in Bosch's name, and that is like like how many programs Bosch is doing. That question the society has. By establishing a separate vertical, we can design learning ecosystems aligned with business priorities, is what I feel. Leadership capabilities and future workforce readiness is what we are generating. This independence will allow clearer accountability and faster decision making and a sharper focus on building competency that directly impact performance and innovation. Strategically, this aligns with our long-term goals of talent retention, cross-functional agility, and leadership bench strength is what I feel. As the proposed initiative, as a leader today, my approach would be to build this vertical around three pillars. One is business-aligned learning strategy, which is linking every program to measurable outcomes. The second one is leadership development. I'm preparing future managers or leaders with impact. And third one is data driven insights, is what I would say, using learning analytics to guide investment and measures. With the executive team's support, this initiative will help us future proof our workforce, strengthen our culture of growth, and also create a tangible competitive advantage. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A good round of applause, please, all of you. So there's a little bit things that we need to keep in mind. The first thing we need to keep in mind is, please understand each scenario is a very different scenario. All the 9 groups have different scenarios. Point number 1. The second speaker, Toastmaster Sweetie, I'll give you 1 more minute. Please state your scenario, the way it is written. Just state your scenario. And going forward from group number 2, please first state the scenario and then deliver your pitch. Is that okay? Is it clear? Now, since we missed that, I would request Toastmaster Sweetie to please share your scenario. So it will help them to give the context when they are evaluating it. You're muted, madam. We can't hear you.
Madam, again you are muted.
No, we still can't hear you.
Now, able to hear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. The scenario is pitching a strategic initiative to senior leadership. You have been invited to share a 2-minute pitch with the executive team about a new initiative you believe will drive organization growth. Your goal is to demonstrate strategic foresight, communicate your leadership approach clearly, and persuade senior leaders to back your vision.
Super. Thank you very much for sharing that. And give you 1 minute. Please vote. Please mark your scores on the Excel sheet that's been shared. You have 1 minute to mark your scores, and then the moment it's over, I will move to the next group 2 member. The meanwhile, group 2 member, whoever is the best piece, please be ready. And the second important instruction for all of you is that the elevator pitch, as I said earlier, is only for 2 minutes. The moment the 2 minutes gets over, you will be muted. Is that okay? Is that understood? So please ensure that your speech is only exactly for 2 minutes. So the member from group 2, whose speech has been selected.
Hello everyone, I'm Rishikesh representing
Hold on, please hold on. So are all the leapers ready? Can we go ahead? Okay. So Toastmaster Rishikesh, Your time starts now. Please go ahead.
So our purpose was to you're leading a meeting to introduce a new project to your team. Your leadership pitch needs to energize them, instill confidence, and convey how shared ownership will define success. So a little background here. So recently we had the Under 25 Fest. It's a college fest sponsored by Zeroda. So I was part of the team, and this is a pitch I would give if Under 25 Fest comes back to our college again. So hey team, hope you're doing well. So good news, the Under 25 Fest is back and it's bigger than ever. And this time the management has approved it. So last time we delivered an amazing fest. We beat out so many expectations. And this time we have to deliver more. Just because something was good doesn't mean it can't be improved. And it doesn't mean that we just need to make it better in some way or the other. We have to go all in this time. This is a chance to create something amazing and meaningful with all our talents and hearts. I just don't want to say this because I don't want to create a one-man show. I want to make this a team effort. We are 30 plus people who are willing to spend a lot of our college hours preparing something that will represent our college in the future. This is a unique opportunity, and the only expectation to meet is yours. So let the ideas keep coming and let the energy be at a all-time high max. And this time we can bunk classes, the budget is higher, and let me tell you, we're gonna have a better DJ. So let's get started. Thank you.
Okay, we'll have 1 minute to vote. Please go ahead and vote. Yeah, round of applause again. Yep. Now for the presenter from Group 3. Group 3
Yes.
presenter.
Yes, I'm Karunakar. I will present.
1 second, please hold on. So,
Karunakar, can you raise your hand, please, so we can spotlight you?
Yeah.
Karunakar, please raise your hand. There it is. Okay. Right. You can start now.
Yeah, thank you. See, the background of this question, this thing is, we are meeting our client for the first time. We need to elevate our pitch to influence them to purchase our product or services. So that's the background. So my role is, I am a CEO of a company, of a security company. I'm providing security services. First time I'm meeting. Hey friends, how are you? Have you ever faced a security breach? There's a recent incident happened on your industry, resulting in a hefty penalty because of security incident. How do you prevent it in your organization? Do you need someone to confirm that this product is secured enough? Your product is secured enough. Our security team, our Wipro security team, help you to identify your security loopholes. We will evaluate, we will assess, we will test it, and then attest it by giving a certification. This certification, you can showcase to the client, you can showcase to the regulatory authorities. If you showcase to the clients, it builds the trust. It builds the trust. Once the trust built, they will give you business for you. Also, it builds security score and demonstrates compliance in the entire industry. So the overall, I request, think about building trust among the clients, your clients, and this will increase your sales and it will increase profits for you. So what do you see? When you grow, we grow. Let's build together, secure together. Over to you.
Thank you very much. A good round of applause. Well done, well done. So, Leapers, we have 1 minute to vote for Toastmaster Karnakar's elevator pitch. Please go ahead and vote. Okay, the next group number 4, the presenter.
Hi, I am Kavya. I'll present from group 4.
Will you please raise your hand so that we, yeah, okay, got it. Are we all ready? Can we hear the speech?
Yes.
Go ahead. Please go ahead.
So scenario was leading through change. Your organization is undergoing a major transformation and you have been asked to share a short message with the employees. Your leadership pitch should include uncertainty, instill hope, and demonstrate your ability to lead with empathy and direction. So here it goes. Good evening. I know change can feel unsettling. It brings questions, concerns, and at times even doubt. But let me assure you, we are not walking into this change blindly. We are walking into it together. Over the next few months, we will see new processes, evolving roles, and different ways of working. While that may seem overwhelming now, each of these steps is designed to make our work more efficient, more collaborative, and more future ready. We are putting strong systems in place, the right tools, clear guidance, and resources you will need to succeed. You won't have to figure this out alone. Remember, change is not about replacing what we have built, it's about refining it. It's not about disruption, but direction. So let's approach this phase with curiosity instead of fear, with openness instead of hesitation, and with teamwork instead of uncertainty. My commitment to you is simple. I'll communicate transparently, listen sincerely, and ensure that each one of you has the support you need to learn, adapt, and grow through this transformation. Together, we will not just navigate this change, we will thrive through it. And I'm open to questions or any concerns you have. You can always reach out to me. Thank you.
A nice round of applause for Toastmaster Kavya. So you have 1 minute to vote for this leadership elevator pitch. Please go ahead. Okay, the presenter from group 5, please. Okay. Okay. Are we ready to listen? Okay, we can go ahead. Please go ahead.
Okay. Good evening. So the scenario given to us was introducing yourself as a new department head. You've just taken charge of a department that has seen frequent leadership changes. Your elevator pitch must establish your credibility, share your leadership philosophy, and inspire your team to trust your direction. Uh, Good evening, everyone. I'm Shilpa Rajan, and I'm excited to be taking up this role as head of audit and assurance for this team. I know this team has seen a lot of challenges lately with frequent leadership changes, and I know with that a lot of doubts creep in. But I am here to assure you that this is just a transition phase, and we are going to deal with it together. I have been in audit and assurance for over 15 years in the Middle East. And what those 15 years have taught me is that financials and numbers tell you a story, but people are what add credibility to it. So together, we will reflect on all the challenges that we are facing, and we will put systems in place. We will put structure in place. We will connect one-on-one for this, and I'll make sure that each one of us understand what is expected of us and know that we will be supported through this entire process and take great pride in what we deliver as a team. Now, I don't want us to be a team where we're just ticking off the boxes. I want us to be a team where we are known for our technical excellence and our professional integrity, a team which sets a benchmark where everybody would look up to us for it. And I promise not to lead from a distance, but to work with you, to learn with you, and to grow together. Thank you. Over to you.
A round of applause for Toastmaster Shilpa for the speech. Now you got 1 minute to please vote. So my request the presenter from group 6. Please raise. Okay, Toastmaster Akhilandeshwari.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Are we ready to listen? Please go ahead, madam.
Yeah. The topic for our team was presenting yourself for an internal leadership role. You are in a short meeting with a leadership selection panel. In 2 minutes, you need to communicate your leadership vision, your value for the organization, and how you would elevate the team if chosen. Good morning, everyone. My name is Akila, and I work as a development manager, handling a few mainframe leaders. I know we are all gathered here in order to nominate ourselves for the leadership role where we help in employers' growth on the mainframe technology. We have heard mainframe is a legacy technology, and we definitely wanted to include more people where we provide more value for the customers there. In line to that, personally, I do have an experience of working on the mainframe technology for the past 10 years. And I think that that gives me enough credentials to guide people to scale up more on their technology. As part of the leadership vision, I look forward to engage the employees. And it's not that they feel working on a legacy platform. I really want to ensure that they are working towards on a legendary platform. So I really want to have them get that vision. And I would also like to ensure that we are open for more questions. I would also work on creating a platform where people can post their messages to learn and understand more. I would definitely be creating an environment where they can grow together by discussing together. We all know after joining the Leap 3.0 that we have grown by sharing each of our experiences. And definitely that is something which I'm taking for my team as well. And I definitely think when it comes to adding more value, the experience which I bring in on the technology definitely will help the team move forward. In a summary, I would like to ensure that with my experience on this particular technology and my experience in other leadership skills of working together and scaling up team members, I think we will definitely have.
Round of applause for this speech. Thank you very much. You have 1 minute to please vote for the speech. Please go ahead. Thank you very much. May I request the member from Group 7, the presenter, please?
It's me, Yamuna.
Okay. Are we ready to listen? Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. My scenario is the budget pitch. Convince with the purpose. As a head of product development, you are seeking an additional funding from the board to launch a new sustainable product line. In 2 lines, my pitch should balance with the logic, convincing, showing how the leadership philosophy blends innovation, financial prudence, and environmental responsibility. Good evening, board members. Thank you for your time. Today, I am here as a head of product development with my senior leaders for requesting for your support to launch a new product on a sustainability food packaging, which is an initiative that aligns innovative with the responsibility and delivers measurable returns. Our market analyzes a 30% year-on-year growth in demand for biodegradable substances for packing. Competitors are moving fast. If we act now, we can capture 50 million opportunity like other competitors. Within next 3 years, this isn't just about revenue, it's about positioning one brand as a leaders in sustainability, which strengthens the customer's loyalty and open doors to the premier partnership. The investment I'm requesting is 8 million are follows. Like financial prudence, we have structured this has a phased rollout, minimizing risk and ensuring early ROI within 8 months. Number 2, innovation. The product line leverage our existing R&D strength, reducing development costs by 20%. And most important, environmental responsibility. Each product will cut by 40%, aligning with a global ESG benchmark and future regulator requirements. So, very simple. My philosophy is simple. Let's innovate boldly, spend wisely, and act responsibly. This proposal embodies that by funding this initiative, you are not just approving a product.
Thank you very much. A round of applause. So, because we're running short of time, I'm going to reduce the voting time to 30 seconds. Is that okay? Let's do it fast. 30 seconds for voting. Please go ahead. May I now request the team member from Group 8, to please deliver your presentation. Group 8. Okay. Toastmaster Sibram Naik. Yeah. Okay, are we ready to listen? Okay, please go ahead, sir.
Okay, the scenario here at a global leadership summit in London, you are invited to introduce yourself to an audience of over 200 industry leaders. You have 2 minutes to position yourself as a credible, thoughtful leader by sharing your leadership journey, what impact and the vision that shaped your work. Good afternoon and distinguished leaders. I am Sibram Naik. It's an honor to stand before so many people who are shaping the future of leadership. My journey began with a simple idea that leadership is not about authority, but about impact. My vision is to help shape the generation of adaptivity, ethical, and emotional intelligent leaders. People who see the challenges not as a roadblock, but as an opportunity to collaborate, learn, and lead the purpose. In today's rapidly changing world, the most successful leaders build those who can listen deeply, learn continuously, and lead fearlessly. What it truly drives to me is a desire to make innovation human-centered. To ensure that we as advanced area like artificial intelligence, digital strategy, automation, we never lose the sight of the peoples behind the progress. Because leadership to me is not about being a smartest in the room, it is about bringing out the best to everyone else. I'm grateful to be a part of a global community that believes in the same vision and transform the leadership from the position from power to platform progress. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well done. The last speaker from Group 9. Can we, before that, we'll vote for 30 seconds to vote, please. And may I request the Group 9 speaker to be ready? Group 9. Okay. Madam Toastmaster Rosmy.
Last but not the least, the crisis meeting. Leadership under pressure. A cybersecurity breach has disrupted my company's global operations. As a CEO, I need to address my employees, my stakeholders in 2 minutes. Restoring calm, outlining my action plan, and demonstrating steady leadership amid uncertainty. Hello, everyone. I acknowledge a cybersecurity breach in Dell Technologies. This is a serious situation we have to handle. But trust me, we have handled many challenges before. I have complete trust in our cybersecurity and IT team. We narrowed down that it has come through a phishing email, and we have isolated the breach now. We have a business continuity plan in action now. Just like before, when any crisis come, like we had a COVID crisis, we have emerged out and turned it, twisted into our benefit. Similarly, we will learn from this experience, and I'm collaborating with Microsoft team and other external companies to see what best we can learn and prepare a foolproof solution so that we can go ahead and share this as a solution to our end customers. So trust me, this is a good opportunity. We will protect our employees' data as well as our customers' data. So we'll keep posting you the updates. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you very much for your presentation. 30 seconds to vote for the final group member. Thank you very much. We have completed the voting. Now it's up to our wonderful and very supportive TTM, Daryl Rodriguez, to tell us what the results are. I don't know whether we're going to read now or we'll do it later. TTM Daryl.
I have posted the link in the chat box. They can do it now.
So we have a Google form posted, and please vote.
And please choose only 3, all right? I know you can choose multiple, but choose only 3.
DTM Daryl, as the voting goes on, can we have the slides back, please? I'll tell you.
Yes.
I believe the voting is done, and before we continue with talking about the slide that's there in front of you, I just want to ask a very fast one-line answer from only one person for this question. What stood out for you in this elevator pitch? One-line answer, one person, one leaper, please. What stood out for you in this elevator pitch?
Clarity, confidence, and connection.
Okay, that is what we are supposed to do. What else?
Every pitch is having the 3 qualities, and people have learned from that.
Yeah, if somebody wants to add more, you can please post it in the chat box. And I'll ask you the next question. Please post it in the chat box. What are the factors that moved you as a leader? I repeat, what are the factors that moved you as a leader? Please post it in the chat box. And the last question for today is, when do you think people decide whether to listen to you and not to listen to you? Very important. So there's some great answers coming in the chat box. We'll talk about it later if we have time. So let's move on with the next part of the session. This is all about what I call it as influence. First thing, I need to acknowledge that all the reflection that was shared was very insightful. Thank you very much for that. So what is influence? It reminds us of about authority or position, but how we show up, how we connect, and how we make things happen. That's what it's all about. Or rather, how we make others feel. That's what it is. And one of the greatest leadership gurus I really look up to and listen and learn from him is John C. Maxwell. He beautifully says, leadership is influence. Okay? And with that thought, let's now understand there are 3 micro skills which I'm going to talk about right now, okay, which strengthens our ability to influence. Okay. So the first one is called the presence. Presence is about giving your complete undivided attention to what is happening right now. Being fully present. When you're fully present, your words will carry authenticity, your gestures will feel natural, and people sense your sincerity. So presence in one sense is about being grounded. Presence is about being grounded, attentive, and genuinely engaged in the moment. Is this clear? What is presence? All right. So the next one is about curiosity. Curiosity is about showing genuine interest in others. Okay. Make people feel valued and heard. And this transforms conversations from being transactional to truly transformational. That's what curiosity does to you. And the last one is called framing. It's called leading with purpose. Framing is about setting the tone and direction of a conversation for shared purpose and mutual benefit. So it turns the conversation or discussions from me versus you to us together. Please understand this. Framing is about shared purpose and mutual benefit. For mutual benefit, it turns conversations from me versus you to us together. This is what. So it helps others to see alignment, reduces kind of resistance that we have, and it inspires collaboration towards a common goal. So do we get these 3 things? Presence, curiosity, and framing? Give me a thumbs up if we understood this. How many of you have not understood this? Give me a thumbs up. All right. So there are a few people who not understood, or you have understood. All right. So shall we move on to a small, simple exercise for just 1 minute exercise? Okay, just a small 1 minute exercise. I need 2 volunteers for this. So please raise your hand. We're running short of time. We need to wrap it up faster. So volunteer 1, please. Anybody? I'll tell you what the exercise is. It's very simple. Okay. Toastmaster Sajid has raised his hand as volunteer 1. I need 1 more volunteer. Okay. Toastmaster Bhavna. Okay. So Toastmaster Sajid, you're volunteer number 1, and Toastmaster Bhavna, you're volunteer number 2. I have a few instructions to give both of you. Just hear me out. So the scenario is Toastmaster Sajid, you are the president of the club. You are to convince Toastmaster Bhavna to take up the role of the vice president education for the next term. Okay, in your address, in your trying to convince her or talking to her, we need to see the micro skills of influence in practice. The 3 skills we need to see: the presence, curiosity, and framing. Is this understood? Is this clear to you, sir? Can you give me a thumbs up if you have understood? All right. So somebody is saying she's already a VP, so we'll have a role play. Now, volunteer to Toastmaster Bhavna, I have a few instructions for you. First thing, don't get convinced very easily. Okay? And why am I saying this? Unless and until you see the usage of 3 micro skills very clearly, that what Toastmaster Sajid is going to talk about in his speech, then you give your consent. But what you can do is to ask him some leading questions so that he can demonstrate those skills. Is that understood? What are the 3 skills we're looking for? Presence, curiosity, and framing. Is that okay?
Yes.
Now, DTM Daryl, can we have both on the spotlight, please? Is it okay?
Sir, you expect a one-to-one conversation or a speech?
No. It is, you have only 1 minute to talk about it.
1 minute, 1 week. Yeah, just to talk. Not just a one-to-one conversation. Not conversation, just as present the point. Yes, of course.
No, the final point is that she needs to take up the role. That is what is your job.
Yes.
All right. Is it okay? Shall we start? Okay, please go ahead. Toastmaster Sajid, please go ahead.
Thank you, Toastmaster Bhavana, for having me right now. Hope this is the right time to talk about the topic we were looking to discuss about.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Yes, you know that we are in need of in our club, our VP education has to leave our club for a better job or something, for opportunity. And I know that you are such an aspirant Toastmaster looking for any to serve the club in need. You are having that vibrant commitment to our club so far. So we need, I know some of our members itself are also looking for, they were also suggesting yourself for this particular position at this particular juncture or this moment. So hope you are already prepared for that. We request you to take this opportunity. Of course, this is a great opportunity for you to grow, but more than that, we will be benefited.
Yeah, okay. So Toastmaster Bhavna, what's your answer?
Like, as it benefits people more, and I'm not very clear about how it is going to benefit me much. So I'm not yet convinced.
Okay. I'll give you another 30 seconds to convince. Just 30 seconds.
Yeah, thank you, Bhavana, for your commitment. We believe your commitment. Of course, you are ready to offer any service but possible. But I know that it will benefit you as far as our Toastmastering is concerned. At club level, VP education give a lot of opportunity because altogether, overall, it is a learning. So you are going to lead by doing. Of course, you are the one who contribute a lot in our club, especially covering the speeches or projects, and even you secured a triple crown last week. So
Okay. Toastmaster Sajid, your time is up. So what's your final answer?
I will think for a while, but not convinced. But to save him, okay.
Let's reverse the roles.
Yeah.
You will become volunteer 1 and Toastmaster Sajid becomes volunteer 2. So go ahead. You have 1 minute time.
Hey, Sajid, I understand that you are so much interested in Toastmasters. So as a president, I will let you know there is one opportunity where you can showcase your talents. See, VP is a place where you can connect with a lot of people. You can get in touch with many clubs, area directors, division directors, and you also get a chance to get into many leadership sessions. So it is a very good, a bright opportunity. As you're also very good in connecting with people, you can make, it comes to you very easily, and you can take it with ease, and it can also bring our club to the next level. So how about your interest?
Yeah, as you shared, ma'am, okay, it is really a great responsibility for taking this. But what about, okay, I'm also willing to take this responsibility if I get an opportunity to serve. What is the opinion of our club members, and how they will support me, especially while taking up these roles and meeting roles and taking this meeting. smooth.
Yeah, already you're connecting more with people. So they always show a green flag for you. And I'm sure like when you show up as VP, our club will rock and roll. So I take this as yes, and we are moving forward as VP. Thank you, Sajid.
Well done. Very well done. Thank you very much, both of you. Thank you very much. And kind of, as of today, I kind of come to the, with a very sad note, I have to say that I am coming to the end of the session. Probably it's a very happy thing for all of you. You've been with me for such a long time. And thank you very much. I just want to leave you with a few parting thoughts. And please keep this in mind. So the first thing I want to talk about is saying that leadership starts with speaking like a leader, but then it grows when your words move people without force. This is real influence. And I repeat this line for you. I want it to be registered. It's a beautiful line. But of course, it was given to me. So I'm very happy it was given to me. So leadership starts with speaking like a leader, but grows when your words move people with force. That's real influence. Now, I also take this opportunity for the next 30 seconds to very sincerely thank our lead chair, GTM Jyotika Shetty, for the wonderful support, even right through this session, and for all the support that's been done for putting this session together. Again, the Toastmaster Renu for helping us with the session, and of course, the star of the show, my very good friend, GTM Daryl Rodriguez, for the support and guidance. And thank you very much, all of you. I hand over the session to GTM Daryl to take this forward. Thank you very much. And thank you for the opportunity to learn from all of you as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Chetlur. I think we can all unmute and give a huge round of applause for our facilitator for today, distinguished Toastmaster
Thank you.
Chetlur. Yes, you can unmute and shout thank you as well.
Hey, Chetlur.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chetlur.
Chitlur, next time we'll be able to deliver even more powerful elevator pitch, beat any situation. Thanks for that.
Right, fantastic. That's great to know. And yes, thank you for influencing us and teaching us how to influence others through our words, because after all, our words are important as a leader. Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Chetlur. All right, everybody, I am here to share what is required for the next 1 week. But before that, I have shared the feedback form in our Zoom chat, and I will also share it in our community. Please go ahead and share your feedback for this particular peer huddle. I did not want to share screen and show you the way forward because there's very little that's there. But hey, come on, I thought I'll share it with all of you. All right. So what's the post-session assignment after today's peer huddle? There is no post-session assignment for today, so you can take a breather, okay, for the next 2-3 days because there's no post-session assignment. But go ahead and share your reflections on today's session. I'm sure each one of you today implemented what you learned in the last live training. So go ahead and share it or even document it for your learning and reference. Go ahead and share your thoughts. Appreciate our trainers and mentors on our Leap 3.0 LinkedIn page. The feedback form is already shared, but please fill it in by Saturday, 15th November. I will, of course, share a reminder on Friday if you have not filled it in. But don't let that be an excuse for you not to fill it in. Fill it in as early as possible so that you are relieved. What you have learned today stays in your mind and is fresh, so fill it in as soon as possible. The pre-reading material for the next session will be shared soon by Renu. The Pathways Mentor status update, there's not been much progress since last Wednesday. There have been two more people who have completed the short-term mentoring project, but still 14 of you are yet to respond to the poll. So please go ahead and let us know what update, where you are at in your Pathways Mentor program. Now, yes, I'm part of all your groups, but I'm not even a spectator. I'm just there so that you can interact with each other. But I have been able to view or at least scan or skim through your groups, and I must mention group 2, who has been very actively clicking pictures, not at every leap session. So kudos to all of you. And today, when I entered one of the breakout room, I said, let's click a picture. And I would encourage each of you, each group, to click pictures whenever you meet in breakout rooms or informally as well. Some of you have weekly connects, monthly connects. So go ahead, click pictures, make memories, because I think that is something that you will take away from this particular program, right? It's not just learnings, but it's the memories and the friendships that are created in these Zoom rooms. So go ahead and do that. I thought I would inform all of you, and that would probably make this program that much more special. On that note, that's it from my end. Like I said, it's a light week, or at least a few days that are going to take place, and we'll meet next Wednesday. But for now, I'll hand it over to our leap chair, distinguished Toastmaster Jyotika, for her closing remarks.
Thank you very much, Daryl. Thank you very, very much. Clicking pictures, making memories. I cannot agree more, because this is an opportunity. I think everything that we do, we have to create memories. So rightfully said, Daryl, thank you for reminding, create memories as much as possible. And today, after this session, if there's one word, like Chetlur asked, right, what is that one word or one sentence that comes to your mind? For me, I think there's one word that comes to my mind, and that is resilience. Today, all of you have clearly demonstrated your resilience towards preparing yourself and showing up. That is what is required. Now, you may have in your mind, oh, I could have done better. Oh, this is what I mean, it's our normal tendency, right? That we criticize ourselves and say that, oh, I wasn't that good. I should have been good. It's perfectly all right. We are not seeing who's the best today. We are seeing who showed up, who is here, because that is going to take you forward. And I'm so, so proud of all of you who have shown up here today. And even to the 9 leapers who came forward in the main room and presented. Believe me, it's not easy to do it. If you can, we can sit here and criticize ourselves as much as possible. But remember, it is not easy to come forward and speak in such a high pressure environment and in such a short period of time. The whole point of this session was to create that pressure, give you more stress, to create a stress environment so you operate under, to understand how you operate under the stressful environment. I don't know how much of you really enjoyed this, but I seriously enjoyed the entire session. In fact, when I was putting this entire session together, I was really wondering whether we'll be able to pull this off as we wanted to. But thank you, Chetlur, for helping us do that. He's been so committed, attending all the briefing sessions and ensuring he had everything done so well. Thank you, Chetlur. I truly appreciate your commitment towards this session. I know it was not easy. It was a challenge, one of the things that we had to pull it through. And thank you. I think we've done a great job. We're a little over time, but it's perfectly all right. We're trying something new. And I really enjoyed the session, and I hope you all have enjoyed too. Before moving forward, I just want 2 leapers to give me a quick feedback on how did you feel about the session and going through this experience, which was completely new. Who would like to go? Two leapers for maybe 30 seconds each.
Can I?
Yes, Abhilasha, please go ahead.
The whole session was very engaging, and it was in the breakout room, it was total fun. It was total chaos, but then, as you rightly said, there was a lot of pressure to perform in that very little time we had. So that was a different experience, and thank you for curating this wonderful session.
Thank you, Abhilasha. Means a lot. Who else? Dipsha? Yes, please go ahead, Dipsha.
Yeah. I thoroughly enjoyed the session, and especially, last week's session, this week's session, all together, merging together and coming up to something beautiful that is there. We always see ourselves get inspired from the leaders that come and inspire us on day-to-day basis. But here we were on the other side, and of course, hands down, the mindset, change of mindset, that we need to kind of have clarity, we need to have create connections, and we need to deliver with confidence so that we inspire people. So that is something that was good to kind of take away from. And I think from next all conversations that will be there with the team or any employees that I'm talking about, I'm definitely going to kind of keep this in mind and ensure that my pitch is going to be as effective.
That's good, Debsha. Wonderful. I'm glad that it's really making that difference. And leadership is a total different game. And I think this particular session has made it possible or instrumental in making you realize that it is so important now to really think like a leader. Behave, yes, we have to behave, but first accept yourself as a leader. Very beautiful thing what Chetlur mentioned is that first, before we become a leader, I think we have to start believing that we are leaders. And I think somewhere this session has made it made that possible. So thank you very much for sharing. Now I'll just share the results. Now there are top 3 winning pitches, not in any particular order, but they are top 3 winning pitches, and I want you to unmute yourself and give them as much as you can. Give them a clap, shout out, have fun, but please encourage the top 3 winning pitches today. And I'm so pleased to announce the top 3 winning pitches, starting with Group 4, Kavya, Group 9, Rosmy, and Group 8, Kavya. We have Shilpa. Shilpa Rajan is the 3rd winning pitch, Group 5. So Group 4, Group 9, and Group 5, hearty congratulations.
Congratulations.
Are the top 3 winning pitches.
Congratulations.
Let's click a picture, Daryl. Smile, ladies.
Right. And let's all keep smiling so I can take a group picture of everyone. All right, keep smiling, everybody. People are commenting, so can you stop commenting for now so that
yes.
Sorry to be rude. One more screen.
That made people smile more.
And one more, lastly. Yes, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Daryl. But I want to remind all of you, now you've gone through the pitch process and we have the 9 pitches, we've heard it and all of that. But each one of you try to practice this. We all don't have an assignment this week. That doesn't mean that, there's nothing to do. I think it is accountability now again. Take this topic. We'll post all the 9 situations, try them out, see if you can pitch and prepare your pitches on your own. Please, again, don't go to ChatGPT because that's not the right way to move forward. Try to create on your own because this will prepare you for any future situations, similar situation that you may be or any other situation, but practice makes you better is what I feel. All right. There's one thing that I want to mention is that you may realize that things are getting a little heated up now as we're moving forward, and the intensity is going to increase as we move forward. And in another 2 sessions, we're completing the 3rd level and we're moving to our 4th level. But at this stage, it is important for me to announce the individual projects. It's time for our individual projects. We will be now starting our individual project from the next week. The next week will be, next to next week will be the official announcement. But I want to now tell you all to start thinking about your individual project. And that has to do with the first 3 levels that you'll have learned. You'll have learned self-leadership, growth mindset, and influence, communication and influence. The guidelines will be posted, given to your respective mentors, but take some time to sit with them as a group. Don't wait for these sessions. Outside this session, sit with your mentor, try to understand what kind of project you all will present. Now, let me tell you a good news here, because this project is not to be taken lightly. We have really planned something big as far as the end result is concerned. You'll all know we are going to have group project towards the end. That's a capstone project for 2 months. But we have a 50 days window, which will help you to prepare this individual projects as well. And what is going to happen towards the end? In between, what we will have is we will select top 9 now, because we don't have 10 teams, we have 9 teams. Top 9 presenters or top 9 projects will be presented in front of a panel. And the panel will select the top 3 winners. Somewhere in February, we will be having an international panel discussion. Like you had a panel discussion with the local leaders, like our district leaders here. In February, we'll be having an international panel. I have to still put things together, so I can't say much about it, but it will be international leaders. It could be our international director, past presidents, or whoever. So what is going to happen is y'all are going to, the top 3 winners will be, the 9 of them, the 3 will be selected, and the top 3 will get an opportunity to present their individual project in front of an international, in front of the international leaders. That could be past president, present president, international directors. I don't know who they are. I'll let you know later as I get everything finalized. But this is a great opportunity for you to present, and not only in front of the international leaders, but also in front of District 121. As your pitch or your presentation will be, it's not a pitch, sorry, it is a presentation of your project. You'll have 5 minutes to present it in front of District 121. So that you can easily expect more than 100 people listening to your project, plus the international directors. So I'm expecting more people to come in. So please take it seriously. All right. It is not only for the presentation's sake, but this has to be a credible project. Now, you may be wondering, how are we going to put the project together? An entire guideline has been drawn out. I'm going to send it to your mentors. Please sit with them. Take your initiative, take the leadership initiative. Please do not wait for your mentor to come back and say, hey, no, mentors have not called me back. No, the leader, please, team leader, take the initiative, call your team together, sit together, discuss the kind of projects you're going to do. But remember, these projects are individual projects. They cannot be done combining with others. They cannot be done in combination with others. So please sit with your mentors, understand it, understand the guidelines. The guidelines will be given to you later, not this week, but create something big. But create something big where you can produce tangible results. And the top 3 winners will eventually be presenting it in front of the international leaders and District 121. Is it exciting? Does it sound exciting?
Yes.
Right? This is the plan, and I'm really excited about it. So we will be having a panel discussion in February with the international directors, and you'll be given 5 minutes each to present your winning project. So wish you all the best, and I'm really, really looking forward for the days ahead, because it's going to be exciting, and I only want your commitment along with our intention to create a masterpiece at the end of the term or end of the 8 months. So wish you all the best, and I'm so excited to see you next week. We will come back. There's another trainer who will be coming, and this time it is, yes, we have someone from Pune who's coming. We will get her details in due course as I release the flyer, but be prepared. Do not miss the sessions. The days ahead are very exciting. Thank you very much, and good night.